Right, well, hello again. Well, we're into day 11 of this national lockdown here in New Zealand. So today I thought I'd talk you through a bit on stabilising your camera footage. Now I use a tripod for most of my camera work, and I shall show you a bit more of these in a few minutes. So that's the main thing I use to stabilise my photos and my video, but also have a monopod that has feet. It has feet on it, so I can put these feet down and push the button in. I can put the feet down on the ground, and I can let go of the monopod, and it's fairly stable. These feet are really good because they're quite long. You see, they're probably about 8-10 inches long. So you got a spread of about 16 or so inches. Now that's really good for different types of photography, like if there's a moving subject and you want to pan around easy, you can use the monopod for that type of thing. Also for going down, moving shots down towards the ground, you can use that as well. But I will show you outside afterwards these different types of stabilizers. Now, excuse me. Excuse me. Now the other one that I use when I'm out walking is a gimbal. Now this helps to, you put the camera on here, and I've balanced it so that when I turn it on, it stays stable. So if I've got the camera on here, I can move that round this way or that way, this way or that way, and it keeps it very stable. So I'm walking along, and so I've got it turned around and pointed at me. It keeps it really stable, so it keeps me in frame, and it's not all jumping around like this. So now the other type of stabilizer I use when I want a really low shot is just a small tabletop tripod. Screw that onto the bottom of the camera, put the legs out, and you're like a couple of inches off the ground, so you get really low shots. And yeah, so I'll give you some examples of these outside very shortly, but I just thought I'd go run you through. That's better. I just thought I'd run you through a few of the stabilizers that I use. So let's go outside and I'll give you a few examples of what I've just talked about. So the first thing I do when I use a tripod is to first pull the legs out and extend the legs. Now start with the top one first. Always leave the bottom ones to the very last if you need them. Hopefully you can hear me. And that will provide you with a really sturdy place to put your camera. Then place your camera on there. Now if you need to at eye level, you can open up the bottom legs. And then you have eye level tripod, really sturdy, not going to be knocked over in a hurry, legs out as far as you need them. So we shall move on to the monopod. Put the camera down. Now, as before, use the top one, the thickest leg first, open that up first, and then your bottom leg. And as you can see, it's not going to stand up by itself. With this monopod, you can put the legs down, and then you have a monopod that can stay up. And in a bit of wind, it's going to move around a little bit, but at least you can get a lens out of your bag, a filter, while that's on you. So let's mount that on then. And there we have it. You can use your camera at eye level if you want. You can leave it there moving around a little bit, but it's reasonably stable. Now the other benefit of monopods, when I put these legs back up, is that you've got freedom of movement. You can adjust that ball head so it's moving round, so you can keep it level if you want and still use it for panning shots, lock it down, even if you want to be a little bit more creative. Let's get this centered a little bit more with a strap. Even if you wanted to use it like this to you know, when you're using video, to move in to a subject, it can be useful for that. Now this one here also, like most monopods, they can go pretty damn high. Open up that bottom one, and then as you can see, that's pretty damn high. You can also lift it up to get higher shots, panning around. It's really quite versatile, this. Really good for certain circumstances, not everything though. This one here, you can unlock the center column and you can pan around really smoothly. So I'll show you some more. Now this one here, like I said before, is for getting down really, really low. So let's have a look. Let's take this camera off here and see just how low you can go. As you can see, if I had thumbnails, as you can see, you can turn it on and look through the viewfinder, get really low shots. As you see, really low. Right, let's put this back up here. Now for this last one, for the gimbal, I'm going to switch cameras because I've balanced this camera that I'm filming on now. I've balanced this on my gimbal, but I haven't balanced my Nikon on it, and I don't really need to because my Nikon is mainly for shooting stills with the odd bit of video, whereas this camera here is my main video camera. So I shall swap them over. Right, so here's my gimbal with the camera mounted on it. As you can see, with it switched off, it just flops around all over the place. But when I turn it on, press and hold the button for a couple of seconds, ding, and it stabilizes. As you can see, tilt it up and down, stays level. Swing it round, it'll follow me. Sideways, like that. And underslung mode, if you're getting really low shots, you're not going to see that, but if I go down here you might. As you can see, this is really cool for walking and talking to the camera. You're going to walk along and talk to the camera. You can do that. Here. So yeah, really cool. Panning shots. Really smooth panning shots. So that's the tripod, the monopod, the gimbal, and the low tabletop tripod, the four main stabilizers that I use in my work. So hopefully this has helped you in knowing what type of stabilizers you can use, and sorry it's not a more inviting scene in the background, but with this lockdown we've really got to stay put. We can't go out photographing in our normal spots that we normally go to, up around the hills, up the mountains, wherever, lakes and stuff. We've got to stay put, keep safe, and hopefully we'll beat this virus. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.